So welcome. Thank you for coming. Find your favorite posture. If during the meditation you find yourself in any physical pain, there's a chair up there. If you find yourself in any physical pain and you need to shift your position, that's okay. Just try to do it in as quiet, thoughtful, slow way as possible so that you don't disturb the people sitting next to you. And so when you feel pain in the body, just first, rather than reacting to it, just notice it, and then ask yourself what would be a better position or another position to try, and then figure out how to shift into that position in a way that won't disrupt the internal focus of the person sitting, or the people sitting next to you. And so close the eyes. And setting the intention to be very patient with ourselves. There's no right mind state to start a meditation. We can be anxious or tired or frustrated or worn down or enthusiastic. Whatever we're feeling is okay. And no matter how the meditation unfolds, adding frustration or a sense of self-judgment will not serve any useful purpose. So start by finding the breath in your body, not the idea of the breath, but the actual sensations. Now, for some people, this can mean simply the feeling of air entering by the nostrils, and that's fine, but it also can be the sensations of the chest expanding with the in-breath and then releasing with the out-breath, or the belly expanding like a balloon and receding, a slight movement in the shoulders. And just focus on the sensations to the point where each breath is witnessed as slightly unique in its own way. If there are thoughts or awareness of images in the mind, lights or colors, just allow those to be up in the head and try to bring part of your awareness down into the body and just contact the breath as close as you can. And just allow what's going on in the head to continue. If it's hard to maintain awareness of the breath, just add a two-syllable word, perhaps, to think with the breath. The first syllable with the in-breath, the second syllable with the out-breath. Traditionally in Buddhist practice, it can be Bu-Do, which means awake. Bu with the in-breath and Do with the out-breath. Or it can simply be the English word awake or relax. Or you can count the exhalations from 1 to 10 and then back from 10 to 1. Now begin to move your awareness around the body and use the feeling or the awareness of the breath to relax different areas of the body. For example, if the belly feels tight, just with each in-breath, try to expand the belly as far as comfortable, and then with the out-breath, release softly so that the belly starts to feel softer. You can use the breath to relax tightness in the chest with each exhalation, or the shoulders, lifting them up with each in-breath and then dropping them fully with each out-breath. And even areas of the body you don't associate with the breath, like the forehead or the eyes. With each in-breath, see if you could feel or sense what it would be like for energy to enter the eyes. And then with the out-breath, see if you can soften and relax the micro muscles around the eyes so that they feel like they're floating in two pools of water. Now let's see if we can unite the entire body as one breathing organism. A simple way to do this is to feel the breath energy moving all the way up from the stomach to the chest, to the shoulders, up into the head with the in-breath, and then holding it, and then with the out-breath, feeling softening and releasing all the way down the body, through the chest, the belly, and down the legs, and the arms as well. The in-breath bringing in awareness and energy to the body. The out-breath releasing tension and stress. Releasing contracted muscles. By now you've come to be aware of what type of awareness the mind is allowing during this meditation, whether your awareness has been tired or anxious, distracted or present. Awareness that's small or spacious. And so we can begin to use the breath to help the mind achieve a state of awareness that's comfortable. If your mind has too little energy in it, focus on taking deep breaths, deep inhalations, and hold the inhalations at the peak longer than you normally would, to the point where you're just holding the energy at its fullness, the chest at its most expansive, and then releasing. If the mind feels anxious and agitated, the process is the antithesis in the sense that we focus on the out-breath, really extending the length of each exhalation as long as we can, to the point where the out-breath is so smooth that we can't even tell when it ends, and the pause before the next in-breath starts. So just investigate the breath with the question, what kind of breathing would feel really good right now? And so for the rest of the meditation, use the breath as an anchor to keep your mind grounded in the present. And at this point, you can use whatever remains of your awareness beyond knowing when you're breathing in and knowing when you're breathing out to observe the arising and passing of thoughts, perceptions, memories, images through the mind. It's a little bit like in a movie theater, the thoughts are the images projected onto a screen. And when we're aware of the breath, it's like pulling our attention away from the screen enough to remember that it's only a movie, that we're simply sitting, that the images projected aren't real. They're just creations of the mind. And rather than take them personally, we can just see them as stuff the mind churns out, on and on, not ours, nothing to take personally. If the thoughts are really strong, use the breath as a way to pull away and to relax the mind. So we're going to begin the transition from the meditation. Allowing space and awareness for what will eventually be filled with the visual sensations arriving from the world around us. Taking a moment to reflect on the virtue of our practice, which simply means to remind ourselves that when we learn to cultivate peace and tranquility within, we have a source of happiness that's utterly blameless, that doesn't require taking anything from other people, consuming the world and its resources. Meditation provides us with a source of peace that's utterly renewable, that doesn't come at any other being's expense, and thus it is the highest form of inner peace. And then take a moment to remind yourself to keep the breath in mind throughout the evening as a way to relax the body, release stress, calm the mind, and to maintain presence in each moment.